Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Well, today is the day I get to do a little bit of a show and tell of an album that I have been working on for a year. I wanted to do a page layout for each month of her first year. I used my Cricut to create the title art here so that it was all labeled. And let's get looking. So on the first page, I just dug into my stamps. I dug into stickers and things that I had on hand, and I just love that my daughter-in-law is so good about taking pictures every month, as you will see. Here they took her to the pumpkin patch when she was 4 days old. Oh, and then here's Grandma and Grandpa. I just love that picture, her little head. Oh, and here they did the pumpkin thing, and oh my goodness, and my daughter-in-law wrote, "Maybe this is okay. Are you serious, Mom? And get me out of here." And then they had her in a cute little jammy, and oh, you know, all the things. But I used Cricut cuts. This was from last year's kind of fall SVG file. And so I just followed along with the Close to My Heart paper packs that were happening at the time for the most part. And this is again more of that same paper pack. Every month I used the same little heart and had it all stamped. I went through and did all of that ahead of time. I also stamped, I have a calendar set of stamps that has all of the months, so you'll see that that is continuity here. I also did a black background with craft, so this is 8.5 by 11, and then the craft paper is smaller. So each page starts out the same and it has similar elements to carry it through, and I thought that would be a nice way to have continuity throughout the album. It's December, Christmas, baptism, and just a fun way to use up older papers or dig into new papers. Here was January, and this is really beautiful wintry paper. And again, you'll see that same font, that same style for the title. I did get out some stamps once in a while. And here's that little stitched heart. And I stamped them all the same so that there was that continuity again. March, and this was that Daisy paper. Oh, so pretty. Some pages I matted the photos, some I didn't. Doesn't matter, whatever was working for me at the time. To fit a lot of photos, I printed them myself and made them a little smaller, and sometimes I didn't mat photos because it takes up so much space, and on an 8.5 by 11 page, you're much more limited. Again, that same font, same heart. And that's a really great way to start an album like this. You know that it's got a beginning and an ending point, so you can go ahead and get some of this stuff. It was very helpful as I was going and got a little behind here and there once in a while. I already had this stuff out, and that was all done, and I didn't have to dig into my stash and get everything out again. So it's a great time saver to stamp those similar elements at the beginning. Here was paper from a couple years ago, I think, and this was a stamp from this year. Very pretty. Her little dress. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I put the year on, sometimes I didn't. Here we are in August. And the layouts are simple, nothing too crazy. And then here, this was the Dream Maker paper, and I thought that the pastels of that paper worked so well with her 1-year picture. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah, it's not quite so shiny. There we go. And again, 1 year old. That same heart, same font, same basic background. Having all of that done in advance really does make the pages come together quickly because you don't have to reinvent the wheel every month. And I found that that was very helpful in putting this album together. Thank you so much for stopping by and looking through Olive's first year. Have a blessed crafty day, and I'll see you next time.